Hi, I'm doing another surprise live. It won't go on for a long time, but I thought I would just go live and let y'all see what I'm working on. I'm working on some moms, of course. So we'll let people get some notifications, start chatting. Some people might be at work and won't be able to, but whoever can join in, that'll be great. If you are new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it so much. And please comment, but please be kind with those comments. If you're rude, I will just block you, so no one will really see you anyway. So I've had a few of those, but not that many. I get a pretty good community here, so I really appreciate all of y'all. Let's see. Okay, I did do a little bit more to this mum, which is the last thing I was working on a live. So I just need to add one more thing, and I'll wait for people to get on before I do that. I got my hot glue gun going, and I've made some braids for two other upcoming mums. So I got quite a few braids done yesterday. So I was really happy about that. And I did play with this, and I made a couple of candy cane braids, and they turned out really well using the 1.3 inch, the wider ribbon, and this worked really great for that size ribbon. Looks like a few people are connected, but nobody's chatting yet. Here we go. Hey, Haley, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Uh-oh. See a sticker kind of sticking up a little bit. I don't know what's happening there. I always like to go over these stickers and really make sure they're all on there good. I also tell my customers, I put a note in there or like a printed out sheet and tell them to please check their stickers when they get it out of the box. Hey, Miss K, how are you? Jamie? What did I make? Oh, I made another custom cutout for it. I know I talked about this and I almost forgot to do it. So just grad 2023, and I got the idea for this design from TJ. She had one that said Hoko 2022, and I just thought it was so cute. So I did a graduation one. This would work really well on, the graduation lace too because it's not real wide. Heather B, happy Monday. Happy early birthday, Miss K. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to attach it right here to this. It's kind of dark. There we go. To this box braid right up here on the top. Just kind of, I'm thinking just a little catty corner there, like facing this way. Because there's a blank spot there, and I think that would be perfect. And it just needed one more thing. I did add a few more things, like I added some bling on each one of these. On some of the trinkets, I added just a touch of bling. If you can see the senior one, I added just the silver bling here and here. And then on TJ's braid, I'll call it TJ's braid, I put big rhinestones going all the way up. I think it looks so cute. Orange and silver ones, or clear ones, whatever you want to call that. I put one right here on the bell. I'm sorry if you can't see that. Oh, on the tassel had gold. So I took the diamond mesh, just one strand of it, and glued around there. So now you can't see the gold. And it blinged it up a little bit. I put some more little bows. I put some organza bows on some of those. And then this navy ribbon, little bows, little check ribbon. So just some little touch-ups like that is all I did. There's another trinket with some bling on it. Ellie, good afternoon. How are you? Thank you, Miss K. So this is heated up. I'm just, like I said, I'm going to put it right here. So I only need it like right in the middle. If I put it all over, then glue's going to run down because it's only going to attach right here in the middle. Ooh, that was so hot that it made it go like this. And I haven't had it on very long. Now, I will tell you, I won't be able to be on here for a long time. I don't really know how long. Do have to pick up a child when they call. And hopefully doing this on my phone won't interrupt him or make it difficult for him to get a hold of me. Okay. That's it. I just thought it needed one more little thing that did. Putting those on there did kind of weigh those down and made them curl backwards. It didn't do that at first, but it's doing that now. Oh well. Lesson learned. Well, and that one's not doing it. That's weird. I could almost glue some, I could glue some spikes behind it with a stiffer ribbon, because this is not a stiff ribbon. It's not a homecoming mum ribbon. I made some shoe mums, but how would I attach to the shoe? I would use, if you have some like hair bow alligator clips, that would be really easy. Just to, you would just slide it, open it up, slide it into the shoelaces. I don't know how well they'd stay on. Some kind of pin to pin them on, or even ribbon and tie them to the shoelaces. I think you could come up with all kinds of options, I think. Holly, what are you doing? Okay, let me see here. Let me make a spike and see how this looks. You're welcome. Yes, that'll be perfect. So I'm cutting those at 2 inches. I think I'm going to do navy too. All right, navy, where are you? Doesn't want to come out of there. I'm pretty sure I have 6 spikes going around, so I will check this. This hot glue gun will stay hot for a while. I turned it off when it literally tried to melt that in the center. I thought it was going to just cave in. It's crazy. So I'm going to attach them like this, so it's wider. Glue those together and then put glue on the back side. Oh yeah, that worked. You can see a touch of that color behind it, and it's keeping it from flopping over. So you blame Connie? I bet it's cute. I accepted a rush order for the 16th. That's the date I'm working on, and that's, you know, the triple. I have that triple to do, but she's a return customer, and it's senior year. I've done 2 of them, and I was like, I'm willing to work overtime for you if you're willing to pay me, you know, the rush order fee. And she said she paid me the biggest compliment. She said that I was worth even more than that. So I thought that was really sweet. Oh, really? Well, good. We'll have to see that when you get that posted. I'm sure it'll come across my feed. Hey, Diana, how are you? The little bow. What did I keep moving stuff around. Oh, I got some tissue paper to wrap this. Some special tissue paper, and now I don't know what I did with it because I had it right there and then I moved it. Oh my goodness. This has been happening to me like crazy. Like I keep moving stuff and then I can't find anything. Oh, here it is. So she wanted gift wrap. And I could gift wrap the Turbo Mom. I can wrap it. But the big one, no. So I always put tissue over the top anyway. But I got some primary colors, and then I got the sparkly glitter. So I'll just wrap it up real pretty. And then some of this I can throw on top. And I made a card on my Cricut with the message that she wanted on it. And I was thinking I might even try to like glue ribbons on each end of the box, or maybe just one across and like tie a bow. So when they open the box, there's like a bow that they have to undo. You know, even though it's not holding anything together, just be there kind of for looks. I think that might be cute if I can pull it off. Thank you, Diana. That is so funny. You chose me over the post. Thank you. Oh, good. Tell her thank you for that. Stop going dark. Just gluing those together. Putting glue on the back side. That is so much better. Those are back up to where they need to be. I don't have to put any down here, but I'm just going to go with it because I like to keep up with the pattern. Well, I sent TJ a message, but Etsy is not reliable on messages. Turn that back on. I asked for phone numbers this year on my custom orders. In the personalization, I asked them to put their phone number so I could text them questions, because I can't tell you how many times I've messaged somebody on Etsy and waited and waited and waited for an answer, and sometimes I never get one. And if you're trying to make a custom mum for somebody and you got an important question about the mum and you can't get a hold of them, I mean, you're just like doing the best you can, but it makes it more frustrating. And sometimes it'll be days before they see it. So almost all of them have given me their phone number. and I did not give them my personal number. TJ gave me another tip because she's always giving me these awesome tips, but told me to get a Google phone number. It's free, and I'm not giving out my personal number. It was really easy, so I have a different app. I think it's called Google Voice. I think that's what it's called. But I have an app on my phone that's separate from my text and my phone. It's awesome. Ah, there's Connie. Diana, I don't know why it didn't want to show yours. Cupcake Connie. Yeah, it made me like click on it to show it. That's weird. Okay, I'm done with this sucker. Only thing is I have to wait till a good time to get pictures. And if I wait to get them up here is where the front of the house is where I really like to get them, but I have to wait till late afternoon. So I might try on that side of the house when the sun gets all the way around. Because I don't want to miss out on taking some good pictures. That really frustrates me when I forget. Yay! Oh, that's okay. You're here. Hi, Amanda's Homestead Journey. How are you? I just did a few more little touches to that, but she is done now. She's a she. Here are some braids I made. So this is for my local one. She's bling, 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 bling. So purple, silver, a touch of white, mostly silver, whip braid, military braid, and love braid or box braid, whatever you want to call it. And then for my triple, I also did a military braid, and it's twisted. Both of these are twisted. I did a candy cane braid, and I've got a pretty ribbon. This is one of those I made back in the spring, and I'm so glad that I've got a few of them that I can grab and use. So I've got to come up with a bunch more for hers. Oh, well, see, that's how, the other day, the one I forgot, forgot. That day, it was like, it had been raining and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow when it's supposed to be nice. And we're finally getting sunshine. We got a lot of rain last week, or maybe it was last 2 weeks. It seemed like it was raining constantly. Mandy, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My allergies have been bad the last couple of days again. I've been feeling pretty good. Probably because it rained and then hot again. So I just need to figure out what else I want to make on these. And let's see, let me go ahead and get my backers together because I've been getting questions about that on the triple. Hey, Becky, how are you? These are slightly different. Let's see. These are 6.5 and 6 3/4. Okay, the 6 3/4 is what I used on that one, but I do have one have some that are slightly smaller. These are from the Sam's Club ribbons. So these are The Sam's Club ribbon spool ends are 6.5, if y'all are curious. And they're, they've got all that on one side, but they're white on the other side. Oh yeah, I've got my washing machine going too. I think it finished too. Oh, good. You'll fix it. Don't worry. You won't even be able to tell. I'm quite certain. So let me get 3 of those. Make sure I have enough of these. If not, I'll be in there pulling ribbon spool ends off. Okay, those are different. Okay, there's 2 sets, but I need 1 more. Let me make sure I have enough before I start this. Those are all different. Okay. I do not have any more of those Sam's Club ones. These are all different. Hey Nancy, how are you? Well, I had a few more touches to do on that, and then I'm going to try to do the backer for the triple and start on that. That's right, everybody deserves a mom. Thank you, Connie, for suggesting the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I know my second child, he didn't play any sport. He did karate, but that's outside of school. But yeah, so there was no game to go to or anything, so I didn't do a mom moment. Felt kind of left out. Okay, so what I'll do, I've got a couple options. I'll either go steal some off some rolls that are like almost empty, because I'm going to need 3 sets. Or I can take some of these that are a little bit smaller, and I could actually do the middle layer in this little bit smaller one. Okay, I'm going to tilt y'all down so you can actually see what I'm talking about. There we go. It's kind of crooked. And I'm just making it worse, it looks like. Okay. So this is pretty much what I'm going to do. Looks like 2 eyes and a nose. So this is going to be my heart. You may not be able to tell it yet. But like I'm saying, I've got these that are smaller, and I can line them up like this. And this can be my middle section for the streamers. And it would be just a little bit smaller, but the top backer would go on, and then I'd have 1 layer for the back, and so you wouldn't be able to see that they were smaller because it would be hidden in there, and they're just slightly smaller. Oh, thank you, Connie. Band, you can still do mums for band. That's for sure. Let me get my 6-inch flowers. So that's something else important I need. So I know how much I need to space these out. Of course, she wants the heart shape. Sure, I got the right size. These look so small, it cracks me up. Okay, Diana. Just fluffing them out. I have not got any response from Spreadshirt or Spreadshop yet about why my links are not working. I even deleted it from YouTube, my shop from YouTube, and like started over, and that didn't work either. It's still, every time you click on one of the links, it still takes you back to YouTube. So I don't understand. It's probably something silly that I did, but we'll see. So I think that's a good amount right there. Actually, okay, I'm gonna hot glue it. Like, I don't want to mark on this side because if this is the prettier one, I'll use it for the back, but I think that's gonna be that's okay. I'm marking it so I can take it apart and it'll be like a puzzle. I can put it back together. I felt like I was gonna get heartburn. Well, that got cooled off fast. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm trying to make it perfect. I don't know why. Pray for her pocketbook, y'all. Hobby Lobby, don't take all her money, please. That's a good idea too. I'm also going to staple. Nope. Okay. I'm good. Now I need to go ahead and make all the other ones. Like I said, I'm just going to center those up as best I can. I know I don't want to use this layer for the flower because you see how big that hole is. That's going to be a big mess trying to put the flowers in there, having them move all around. I'm off center. How did I not see that? I'm over this way more than this one. Let's see, I'm like 3 inches over here and oh my God. Not even 2 inches on this side. What in the world? I want to make a difference. Okay. Figure out how to fix this. I don't know if I can fix it. How did I not see that? Now I wish I hadn't glued them. Really? Ours is only at 40%. That's not fair. I'm with you, Jamie. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's see. Where's the middle? I told y'all not to make me do math. So that is 2.5 on this side and 2.5 on that side. Okay. And I am guesstimating that I have them still kind of lined up where I wanted them flower wise. Yeah, I remember those days. Now we have one close, 15-20 minutes, so that's really convenient. Okay. Good. So we were talking about screw ups the other day, and here we go. See, happens to all of us. Now I can tell that that is a lot better. Oops, I glued up too high. Okay. Just because I will screw this up, top backer, you won't be able to see this. Streamers, so I don't grab the wrong one. Now this one for sure needs to be glued and not stapled because it's going to be the back one. This is just going to be the clean back one. You definitely don't want to write on this one because it's going to be the back. Hi, Marie. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jamie, weren't you the one that told me about the gold safety pins at Walmart? I finally remembered to get some. Thank you for that, by the way. And I also had these adorable sports ball stickers. They have all the sports balls. And I've been eyeballing this ribbon forever. It's not very long. It's only 9 feet, but I decided to go ahead and get it for like a ring mum or maybe a hair bow mum or something where I'd only use little pieces of it. Ah, probably missed it by like a week or something. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm going to keep chanting that. Oh gosh. Okay. Let me think what I need to do because I really want to attach streamers. But I've got those on my mannequin. Okay. Hold on. Let me see how she wants to wear this. I want to say last year it was pin on. Doesn't say. Huh. She did not put that. But I remember doing pin on for her last year. I'm going to do both. And she is burgundy, right? I need to look up. Let me get that page up. Okay. Silver accents, maroon, black, white. Let me see what color I have I could do a wide necklace with. I really need some more soft satin ribbons, like wide soft satin ribbons. Oh, I do have some burgundy. Let's make sure I have enough. Or maroon, or whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure you're the one that told me about the gold pins because I tried to paint one and it didn't. Then the paint made it so it wouldn't go through fabric. Exactly, Diana. That's when they do it. Or after you just went like me. Oh, I hate that. It's been like that for me for several nights. I can't remember how many nights. You get kind of delirious after a while. But last night I finally got 7 hours sleep. I was so happy. So I'm thinking about right there. Maybe more like that. Probably overthinking it. I do like to angle them for the necklace though. Am I doing that in the right spot? Looking at it sideways is not, not the same thing. Or it makes it more difficult, I guess I should say. Close enough. That was not hot. Okay. Well, oh, she's going to do shop with me. Sounds like. Okay, and then I still need to do a pin on for her because she usually likes pin on. But I want to give her options for helping to support it. Just some grow green for this. Oh, I do have that. If I can find my burgundy. It's hiding. Or maroon, whatever you want to call it. This is a nice thick ribbon. So I'm going to do one right there. Everything is going on Cricut today. Don't forget the saucy part. Remember that? Saucy Connie cupcake. And I'm going to do one more. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this one. This one's a little bit longer. It should be around 10, 11. Good. Okay. So this one I'm going to do like this. And then when I do the last one, which I know this is not the last one, I'm just showing y'all, I can pull that through when I go to glue that on, and it'll be like that. And that, I probably should have made that one longer too. Look at that. That's not allowing much space, but at least she's got two. So first I'm going to glue these together. So double the pins if she wants to pin it on. So if she's got it over here on the side, she can pin it like right here, and then she can pin it kind of up on her shoulder almost. I would not trust just one for a big heavy mom. I don't know about y'all. I'm trying to edit the short video. It's about only 4 minutes long of me boxing up the Watamum, but I don't want y'all to expect this very detailed video of you know, every single little step of me putting it in there, because that's not how I did it. Because it's just I had somebody comment today wanting a more detailed on a past one I did, because she said she couldn't see the angle or something, couldn't see how it was attached in there. It's been a long time since I saw the video, so I don't know how good it is or whatever, but like I told her, I said the only way I could get good angles of boxing up a big mom is if I had cameras set up in all angles of the box. I wasn't rude about it, but I mean, that's the honest truth. But what I did was I had the, you know, and then I have to do it on the floor. So, and I'm like all over it and, you know, leaning in it. So it's impossible for me to film it and let people see what I'm doing when I'm in the way too. And with all the, you know, the shadows and stuff. But at least it'll give you guys an idea of how I box up my big ones. So how I did this video was that, you know, I would do the first step and I would do a little film showing you what I did to the box and whatever. And then the next step, and I'd film and show you, you know, every step of the way of packing that thing in, I would do a little video. So it's just like, it's like little clips. That's what it is. It's just little clips of the process. So, but I think it'll be helpful. I still got to do the voiceover for that, but 4 minutes shouldn't take me long. I just have to find some quiet time and stop making moms to do it. Since I have a triple and then a full size single, and it's a senior mom, and then I have a full size garter, and I have that mid-size blinged. What else do I have? Another hair bow mom. And I've got, what is today, the 29th? So I like to ship out by the Friday before, Saturday at the latest. I have done Monday before, but that's usually like people that were rush orders and they didn't give me enough time. So, and a lot of them would upgrade to like, you know, the faster shipping, whatever above priority mail is, they would do that. But so by the 9th, have all those done except for the purple one. The purple one she wants to pick up on the 6th, so I only have a week from tomorrow to have it done. Holly, are you in Lucy's food? She's always stealing food. I have to watch her all the time. Are you stealing food? It sure sounds like it. Okay, let me move Nina's. These off here. Okay. Let's see if I can start on some streamers. I wouldn't be surprised if my son calls very soon. but again, it could be another hour. I'm trying to see if I've got any. Okay, what notifications have come through? Try to loosen that up a little bit. About where she'll be wearing it. I hate this thing. There's always a delay on it. Let me view it from YouTube. And it's doing ads. I'm trying to skip them, but it won't. I always feel guilty watching the ads on my own videos. Okay. "13 likes. Thank you all." Okay. Looks like y'all can see better than I thought. Of course, it's on the phone, so it's not great quality photoing, and it's an old phone. I can do any combinations of white, black, or even burgundy. I don't even know if I have burgundy in. I don't. I have every other color in the 2.5. Must not have had it. I'm just going to do white streamers. I've got to remember she's only a 24 inch. So last year she was a double 30 inch. So a 24 inch. If I'm not careful, I'll end up doing a 30 inch. Okay, so I'm measuring out 24 inches on my mat, but then I'm going a couple, 2 to 3 over. So I have plenty to attach to my backer. Okay, weird question. I'm okay. We can do weird questions. I have a chance to sell at local farmers market craft fair. I was thinking about making some braids to sell. What is the ones y'all might buy? Well, I don't know that I'm a good person to answer that question. I would think the unique ones, but I don't know. I mean, hello, Sylvia. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and cut a bunch of these. A lot of times I just do one and then I start attaching the next one with cutting, but I'm just going to cut a bunch of these. It feels easier. The box braid. See, more complicated or like unusual, because you can buy like military braids, you know, at homecoming, where there's homecoming mom supplies. But then again, you could do military braids. You could do the layered or, you know, the multicolored ones, not just the simple 2-colored ones. There you go. That would be a good one. Yep. They had, when I was at my Hobby Lobby the other day, they finally got their homecoming mom supplies. Well, yeah, I showed that I got that purple garland and the 7.5-inch flower, because two things that I hadn't been able to find. But they had one pre-made mum there that had to have been really old. So it had points around the top of the mum, which is what they always do on those pre-made ones. But the ribbon was so frayed from being so old. And they still wanted like $60, $70 for it. And then of course it's like this wide. It's like super skinny, like the ribbons. It was so funny. I mean, I guess they're thinking someone can buy it and then like tear off all that stuff and add to it, I guess. I don't know, but it was so ugly. Not just the way it was made, it was just because it was, frayed, so frayed and probably been out on the shelf or hung out like 5 homecomings in a row or something. When they first opened that Hobby Lobby, they had a aisle full of pre-made mums. All the same, looking mums, just different colors. And I don't think they sold at all. I mean, they may have sold a couple of them, but they never did it again after that. That was the last year. I mean, the first and last year that they did that. I'm not counting. I'm just cutting, because I want to do several layers. This is a triple, so I don't want it to be super heavy, but I want it to be really full too. Of course, I'll do some pretty ribbons, some silver. I don't really have that many. Burgundy is one of those colors it's hard to find some pretty ribbons for it. Seems like I did get some at Hobby Lobby when I got all those clearance ribbons. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. These baskets need to be just a little bit stronger. Now I do have a burgundy, but it's not sparkly or anything. And here's one with white and burgundy. And I think I have some pretty ones somewhere. That's crimson. It's just like navy. Those two colors are so hard to find pretty ribbons for. Hey, Madison Jean. That's usually the military braid. That's the one you see the most common, is the military braid. And I'm seeing people making different versions of it, doing the double, doing layers. I even saw somebody, and I think she did a tutorial on it. There's a channel that does ribbon lays, and I want to say it's like Mom's Little Things or something like that. I don't know. I'm subscribed to her, but she did the whip braid. She did 2 of them and did it as a ribbon lay, and then connected them with like the flower or something, the ribbon flower. It looks really neat. Yes, we are done with the blue and orange. It's actually right over here. I did a few little touches to it when we first started, and I showed what things I'd done to it since y'all saw it, and then I added a couple things. Hey, Miss Rose, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. And I am doing a triple mum, heart-shaped Madison. Of course, I'm using my ribbon spool ends. My top backer is going to be a little bit bigger than that one, but it'll still work. Probably going to use the rest of this roll here. And so I know I'll get asked at some point. Here is the ribbon I'm using. Here's the label. You can read that pretty good. And I will tell you, and I know a lot of you have heard this before, but this is for the new people. Okay, this is a luster ribbon. There's luster and acetate, which are what you're going to want to use on your homecoming mum. You can buy Flora ribbon or polypropylene. They're a little bit shinier ribbons. The Flora ribbons aren't as vivid, but they are much less expensive, and they are ones that I used in the beginning because they were so much less expensive, and nobody ever complained about how their mums looked. But once I started building, a business and started doing more and getting a lot of orders, that's when I started investing in the better ribbons. But a lot of times, but I didn't know about luster for a long time. And luster is usually a lot cheaper than acetate. And even the big homecoming mum makers use luster. Um, it's almost just like acetate, and it's just as vivid. So gold means luster, silver means that it's acetate. Oh, I'm so sorry you're sick. That's miserable. My puppies were sick, Rose. I don't know because my husband had been a little bit sick for like a day or two, and I don't know if he or one of the kids brought home something, or if they just ate something. I don't know. I don't know what dogs can get, but it was awful. It was like having a sick newborn or a sick baby again. Okay, I'm just spacing these out. I'm going to start right here in the middle. And I'm huffing and puffing over here because I'm just thinking about how wide do I need to put these? If I go, like I can keep going, and then I can even go up here if I want to with streamers. But these would be shorter unless I cut them longer, or it could be a tapered look. It just depends. So I'm going to cover this part first and then see like how much wider I want to go. I have not gone Madison, but a lot of people that watch have. Connie's not on right now. I know she's been. I'm pretty sure she's been. I've heard that the prices are cheaper there than they are online. I don't know. Yeah, that's like 2.5 hours or something for us, so. I mean, I'd like to go just to see it. So I'm trying to attach these in groups of 3 to save time. This chair out of here, it's in my way. I bet it is, Marie. One of these days. Don't want to staple that down. As you can see, that's not very wide right now. Let me move my chair out of the way. Tilt you down just a little bit so you can see the whole thing. There, that's better. Oh, well, that's good. I've seen like people videoing of being in there and stuff, and it looks just amazing. But I bet that would be bad for your bank account. I'm definitely going to go up here. Ah, I was going to do that. What do y'all think? I think it's looking good. Yeah, that's a good way to go, is like when you're driving through anyway. And if you have room in your vehicle. I did one too many. Now these are white and it's hard to see what I'm doing, but there's groups of 3 and I'm just layering them over each other, stacking them on top of each other. Let's see. Trying to do about the same angle. Having these big holes is a blessing. Oh my gosh, it's gonna make it so much easier. Can you imagine trying to get over there without all that? I'd be gluing those on. I know, it's only 24 inches though. Can you imagine if it was 30? I'm just checking my notifications. I don't know if doing a live stream like prevents people from being able to call, because I know a long time ago when I did lives on my phone, I had to like change the settings so I wouldn't be disturbed. But now that option is not even there anymore, and it never rings when I'm doing a live stream anymore. So I'm just worried my son won't be able to get a hold of me. That is definitely the width I want to go for. It's nice and wide, but not like crazy wide. And it's just slightly tapered, which I love the tapered look. I know, I guess it must be the triple, you know, adding this extra here is just giving it that extra length. So she probably won't even notice that she's got a shorter mum this year. I don't know, we did a vertical last year, a vertical double, so it looked really, really long. But she did pin on, so she had it like right here and then draped down, so I don't know. We shall see. I'm trying to get around this ribbon here. I knew that was going to happen. I should have made sure this was nice and full before I did these, because I'm making it even more difficult to can. Actually, come on. Sometimes you have to have a little common sense. So, actually, you go over a few inches to make up. Yes, yes. I went over about 2 to 3 inches. I think it was closer to 3. But on this, I left the same length. It's tapered down. Tapered a little shorter on the sides. So longer here, shorter, shorter. Pull that through there. I feel like all these are going, like there's a gap there, so I'm going to do one more. Probably won't be able to tell once I get all the other ribbons and braids and stuff, but it's just going to bug me. Just because those first ribbons I had going over this way a little too much. I just don't really like gaps. I want it to look nice and full. It doesn't have to have 100 layers. If you've got them layered on top of each other just right, then you don't have to worry about putting a ton of layers going out this way. This one was used, but it wasn't that much. Look how much I used on that. In my single 30-inch that I'm doing is a senior white and silver. 2.5. Okay. Let me decide what I want to do here. Oh, let me tell you, we're talking about mistakes, and mistake after mistake after mistake. Okay, so I got my little bow maker like Connie has to make candy cane braids, which I have the jig that she made, but you can only use it for the thinner ribbon, like the 7/8 or the smaller. And I like to do some of them with 1 inch, so I got one of these like she has. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make a candy cane braid for her. I get it almost all the way made, and I realized I was using crimson instead of burgundy. So now I have an extra one in crimson if I need it. But that was frustrating when I was almost done and thinking, oh, I got a braid made. Yes, it does. It helps so much to have this mannequin. And you can see how it's flowing, how it's laying, because if I was doing it like on the table, it would not look, the same once you hung it up. It may look awkward or something. So whatever you have to hang them up on, but the mannequin does give it more of a natural fall to it, even though a mannequin's only this big around and not very many humans are that big around. It does help so much. So glad to finally get one. I waited a long, it took me a long time to get one, y'all. Okay, where is burgundy? Oh, I don't have a 2.5 in burgundy, but I do have a 2-inch. Usually a 2-inch is very expensive. Why? I don't know. It's way more expensive than 2.5. Why? I don't know. But whenever I bought this, or wherever I bought it, which I do not remember because I've had it for several years, for some reason they had it really cheap. And I bought it just because it was cheap. And one of our kind of local schools is Burgundy. And I used to get a couple orders every year because I used to put signs over there, but I don't even do that anymore. So I bought it because of that. And then I started, when I started buying more colors, once I sold on Etsy, I was like, I want to get some 2-inch along with the 2.5. When I saw the prices, I was like, nope, not doing it. So I'm going to add some 2-inch on top of this. And then I'll do some pretty silvers on top of that. But here is her candy cane braid, and I layered it. So I layered it with the 1.3-inch and the 7/8. So you see it's burgundy with the black 7/8 on that side, and then on this side it's black with the burgundy 7/8. So it's opposite on each side. And this one is an acetate, so you can tell because of the silver. A little bit softer. So actually, like I said, the luster is cheaper, but it's actually better for a lot of these braids because you need a stiff ribbon for a lot of these braids, and it's even more creasable and stiffer than the acetate. So if you're doing a spirit chain, a victory braid, that zigzag braid that TJ did, Texas Champion, any of those where you crease the ribbons, the luster is going to be even better. I just want you to stay up there for a minute. That's all you have to do. Stay up there just for a minute. Out of the way. But you can't do it, can you? Getting this done, just like getting the ribbon streamers done, always makes me feel like a great accomplishment. Like, okay, look how far I've gotten on it. You don't want to do that, do you? Oh, come on. All right, we're going to fight now. There. Oh, goodness, guys. Here, some pretty burgundy going on. My husband always makes gagging noises when he sees me making a burgundy mum because, or maroon, whatever color you want to call it, because it's too close to Alabama's color. And he hates Alabama. I got an odd number, so I'm going to have to cut one more after I get these two attached. I'm back waiting on a couple of curbside orders. I don't know why I'm making noise. That I had some steak. Nice and full. And Rose, if you're still watching, I had air fried steak. Actually, they were kebabs. I found, I can't remember what kind of steak it was, but the ones that are cut into kebabs because it was marked down it needed to sell today. And so I was like, I'll go home and cook that. So good. If you guys want to know how to cook an air fry steaks, you need to watch Rose's video. I make it all the time now because of her. Exactly. Did you get us all lunch? Did you get lots of goodies? Miss Kay asked. What did you go under like that instead of layering on top? Preference? I don't know. What are we talking about? I'm sorry. Are you talking about when I lifted these up? Because that's the only way I could get in there to get these attached right here, if that's what you're talking about, Miss Marie. Yeah, Alabama. Good. You're welcome. It's awesome video. Awesome help, too. I like to air fry chicken thighs too. That's really good. Okay, I think that's a good layer of burgundy. You can still see some white under there. Oh yeah, Paper Studio on sale. I got a few things. That's a good time to get glitter cardstock. Now I just have to decide what silver ribbons I want to use. If I use like solids, like, you know, like that Dollar Tree or the sparkling, that's going to cover up all my pretty burgundy. So what I really want to do is use some that is kind of, you know, that you can still kind of see through. Maybe do some solids too, but a lot of that, at least one layer of like see through. Oh, I didn't know they had acrylic blanks. How have I missed that? I have a really wide one here. I have a lot of solid silvers too. I think I'm going to do some of this. This is glitter web ribbon. Okay. And it's 4 inches by 5 yards. And this is Michael's. And it says Halloween on it. So they should, if they still sell this, they should be getting it out. So it's very sequency, but you can also see through it. I've got some already undone there, but I'm just going to open this roll. I don't know if I still have some, but I used to have orange in it too. Because, you know, I did a lot of oranges. Oh, all my scissors are in alcohol. The scissors I use to cut wired ribbons is the same scissors I use to cut tape for boxing stuff up. So it gets a ton of adhesive on it and then they stop cutting. So I've got a jar over there that I keep rubbing alcohol in, and I just leave them in that until I need to use them. Oh, did that help, Marie? Good. Wasn't sure if I was answering your question or not. No, there's black in it too. See, my braids, both of the braids that I've made so far have black in them. I was going to do some black, but I decided against it because I'm going to have a lot of black in the braids. So it'll have black in it. And I may do a few strands of black glitter too. This is a wired ribbon, so I'm going to get those wires out of there. Otherwise, the ribbons will not lay naturally. And I hate these ribbons that have that foil edge where the wire is. And I know like a lot of Dollar Tree ones, because watch, but even these expensive ones, look at that. So I worked at this place called Ellis Home and Garden as a floral designer for a couple of seasons. And they had a lot of expensive floral stuff like faux flowers and stuff. But we made wreaths and homecoming mums and floral arrangements and stuff. But they had expensive, really pretty ribbons. They use a lot of Craig Bachman supplies, and we would be making bows, and those edges would just rip off. That one didn't rip completely off. There it goes. So now you just kind of got to mesh. But so be careful of that when you buy ribbons. I mean, I'm aware of it. I knew what I was getting, but I knew I was going to take the wires out and then I could just rip them off if I wanted to. Oh, isn't it cute? That's one of my merch shelf shirts. Even though you can't get to my merch shelf or my shop, you can see my merch shelf. You can't click on it and go to my shop for some reason, Rose. It's weird. Oh, and Christmas circles and I'm gonna have to look at that now. Goodness. Let me check my notifications again. I don't see anything. Sometimes it'll kind of rip the ribbon a little bit, kind of fray it a little bit. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Sometimes it doesn't want to tear very easily. And this is going to be one of those. There it goes. Guys, I used to save these too. And when I would do like loops and stuff, which, locally I would make much less expensive mums for people, I would take like on a plain loop or something, and I would glue this on the back or around the loop and just add like add a triangle to it, this glittery triangle. And I mean, they would turn out cute. I just can't save all that kind of stuff anymore. Ow! Paper cut in the roller. Having my finger in there. Yeah, my laundry's just sitting in the washing machine. Yes, it will. Because I have done that. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if it's a $10 roll of ribbon, $20, or $1.25. If it's got that on there, more than likely it'll rip off. and in between these, I'm gonna do some other glitter. So whether it's silver or uh, black, I'll do some glitter in between there too, because I want several layers of pretty ribbons. Or it could be like a sparkling, honeycomb, diamond dust, whatever. I do have honeycomb in burgundy, so it's just going to be like, this is just going to be my first layer of ribbon. But see how you can still see the burgundy behind it? And I didn't put those on right, but that's okay. And didn't I get some pretty black the other day when I was at Hobby Lobby? I know I did. What did I do with it? This was some of that Christmas ribbon I got the other day. It also has that foil edge, but it's black. You can't really tell. But it's also kind of see-through too. You got a random ad right in the middle. So this one, I'm just going to pull that wire and leave the trim on. Okay, wires. Oh, really? I haven't been on Paper Mart in a long time. But when I ordered from them, I did find some pretty clearance stuff too. They broke. They both broke and wouldn't pull out. There. And I am just cutting a V shape on the bottom of all these. If you just cut them straight across, make sure you're cutting them in a clean straight off, so it doesn't look all a mess at the bottom like this, because that is annoying. I hate that. It doesn't take much work to clean up the bottom of your mum. Those don't want to lay like I want them to. Oh well. I'm going to add a few more and then I'm going to get off here because I know he will be calling soon and I have to take the puppies outside. I know. Oh yeah, my table is covered. I usually have glitter all over me. I'm wearing flip-flops, but usually I'm wearing like my UFOs. and they will get inside my UFOs and like just seal themselves. So when I take off my UFOs, they're just like glitter all inside and it won't come out. Ooh, that glitter sure does look pretty at night, and like at the football stadium with all the lights, and the mums are just like sparkling. I love that. Figure out which ones I want more. I want some more glitter ribbons that look at some different widths, and but I'm gonna stick with black and silver though. I don't want to get all crazy with a bunch of different colors. Here's some solid glitter that I got on clearance. These were 99 cents. I think I got 2 or 3 rolls. Whatever they had, I bought. I walked over to the hair bow or sewing department. You know, I just wanted to see what they were doing with, since they put all those ribbons on clearance. I wanted to see what they were replacing with, but it was just empty space. They hadn't done anything yet. Look how pretty that is. She's gonna be so sparkly. I bet there are people doing it. Connie, I need to show you how to create shorts from your lives and videos, because I've been doing that on this channel and my other channel. I've gotten most of my subscribers from my other channel from shorts. You know, I got a few from y'all that have followed me over there, but the rest of them have all been from shorts. And like I did this morning, I did 2 shorts from videos that didn't do very well, you know, because I don't have that many subscribers. But I created 2 shorts from the videos, and I got, within like 30 minutes, I had 5 new subscribers. And the same with this channel. Like every time I put up some shorts, I usually gain a couple of subscribers. That's looking very pretty. I like the black and silver, but you can still see some maroon or burgundy sticking, you know, poking through. Oh, Diane, it's so easy. I wish I could show you on my phone, but since I'm using my phone, next time I do a live on my laptop, I'll have to show you. But if you go to one of your videos or lives, and there is, okay, so let me just look at this. Well, it's not on the live streams as the live stream is going, but let me go to one of my videos and I'll tell you. I'll walk you through it. You can't do it off of here, but I'll just kind of show you where it's at. Yeah, it has to be on your phone because you do shorts from your phone. Okay. So this is my live from the other day. You know, it says like, dislike, share, thanks, clip. But there will be one that says create. And that's what you want. You want to click on the one that says create. But you want to be in that video or live where you want to create. So find out in that video where you want to do a 15-second clip. And then, I was watching somebody last night and they said to keep it under 15 seconds, that they do better if you keep it under 15 seconds. I don't know if that's true or not. But, oops, I didn't get back all the way. So anyway, create, and then, it'll do a little clip and you can scroll if you're not in the right place, but make sure you listen to what you're saying. Because I did it when was that, a couple of weeks ago, and wasn't paying attention to what I was saying, and it sounded really, really bad. So I had to delete that one and start over. Thankfully, TJ caught it before very many people saw it. I know. So yeah, I did a couple of those short. I do shorts every day on that channel because it's about my diet and stuff, about my carnivore diet and stuff. But I do a lot of what I eat in a day, and for some reason, what I eat in a day is a really popular thing. I didn't know it was, but it is. And so I get, just from doing those, I get a lot of views, and I usually get at least one subscriber from it, and I'm not going to complain about one new subscriber. Yeah, I think I'm at 64 subscribers from today, and I was at 59 this morning. But anyway, I do some small videos, like either I'm just like vlogging or kind of showing something that I made that's carnivore-ish or carnivore or keto-ish or something. And so I took those videos, just like a clip from those, like making a roast in a cast iron skillet. I just did a little clip. And then at the bottom corner of the shorts, it will have your video. They can click on that and it'll take them to another page, and they can click and they can watch the full video. So you have a chance of actually getting them over to the full video. So I'm sorry, anybody that doesn't have a channel and wasn't interested in this. I got rolling on it. But that should help your channel if you try some of that. Try some shorts. Just try to make some shorts. I'll have to try and do a video on how to make shorts or something. Just a quick one. I did cut myself a little bit. It's not bleeding, but you can tell it's cut. I'm going to stop there because I know he will be calling soon. But I can't tell you how many times I've been asked about ribbon streamers on these bigger mums. So hopefully that makes some people happy to see that. As of right now, I have 6,610 subscribers on this channel. That's very exciting. I'm getting really close to 7. Makes me so happy. Yes, I have 64 on my other channel. And those shorts, like one of the 2 shorts I did got 2.6K views. So, I mean, I don't know what it is about the shorts. And the other one got 150 views, but I still got a subscriber from it. So It's amazing. So I'm hoping by the end of homecoming season, I'll have 7,000 subscribers. That would be really, really exciting. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Again, we're working on a triple. It'll be a heart-shaped, 24-inch streamers. It still looks really long because of the heart shape. And I will try to do more videos on this. I'll try to do more lives. I'm sure I'm going to be doing a lot more lives than videos and premieres just because uh, got so many orders, especially for the 16th. I've got a lot of orders for the 16th, so it's going to be iffy on what I can get uploaded and edited and voiceovered and stuff. So you'll probably be getting a lot more lives from me during homecoming, which I don't think that's a complaint from y'all. I hope it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah, I know. I struggle with that too. And I think I struggled, especially at the beginning, trying to get fit too much into that 15 seconds. So stop trying to fit too much into that 15 seconds. Like maybe make a longer one and do the one under 15 seconds, but then put a link like in the comments or something for them to watch the longer one. And so maybe you'll get some more views from that. Oh gosh, Marie, I have no idea. I have no idea. I never count streamers. Never. I don't. That's just not something I want to do. I don't want to calculate like how much ribbon goes in. I mean, when somebody asks me, "How much ribbon do you use on a month?" I'm just like, "Mm-mm. I'm not going there. I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm not guesstimating." Yes. Yeah. I mean, if somebody wants one, sometimes I'll go months without making one, and sometimes people will be, once a month or something, wanting something for a special occasion. I've made a Christmas one, I've made a Valentine's, I've made at least one birthday one. There was one for a school play, but that was like I think it was like college. I say school play, but I think it was like college or something, or it may have been high school, but that grease themed one from last year. And then I've made, there's been some for college, like for college graduates. Um, I've done several college graduate ones, and not like, well, some diploma stuff, but like, the highlight, like if they getting their master's or something like that. There was the wrist mom last year that was University of Tennessee, and she actually wore it during a game, but I didn't get to see if, we had the game on, but I never did see it. She was like one of the twirlers or something, and she was going to be showcased and was supposed to be wearing it, but I don't know. I was like, that would have been neat. And my mom was on TV. Um, and then, of course, there's baby showers. But a lot of people order like ribbon pins too, which is not that far off from a mom. Just no flour. Thinner, thinner, no flour. Seems like there's other, I mean, you could do them for little kids' birthday. I know TJ did one for, I think, like a SpongeBob one, wasn't it? Oh, that was so cute. Yes, I just go with what feels right. When it looks full to me, I'm happy. I do not go, okay, the triple is going to have this set number of streamers. No, I don't do that. That's not me. That would work for some people. That does not work for me. That would stress me out big time. I just, like you saw, I just cut, and attach, and then if I need more, I cut more. That's just what like I said, what works for me. It's kind of dark out. We may be getting some more rain too. Yeah. Now the peewees, I wouldn't say, like, I couldn't even tell you how many ribbons it has, streamers it has on it, but since they're so similar in size, I kind of know like the width, like how wide to make them and stuff, but I don't. Still, I don't count the number of streamers, but it would be easy to count them. Anyway, I'm going to get off here since it is 2 o'clock and I can't believe he hasn't called yet. Oh, yeah. Some of those places have a lot of competition. TJ's in an area where there's a lot of competition too. You can always consider selling online. I mean, then you have to deal with shipping, which I know is scary because that kept me from doing it for a long time, but it's not as bad as you think. Because yeah, when I used to just sell local, it's like I can't even tell you how, yeah, more than tripled the amount of mums I make now that I sell online. But you do have a lot of other stuff to deal with when you sell online, so you have to consider that. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, you guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, I'll do some more lives, and it'll just be random when I have time. And I know I can be here for a length of time so you guys can watch. Yes. And yeah, you'll get referred. Somebody will see like who made your mom, and you'll get more and more from that. And if you're on like Facebook and stuff like that, I don't do Facebook, but I've had local people like put me on, like this is who makes our mom. She's great. Here's her number, and I've gotten orders like that. No, don't feel guilty about that. Just if that's what works for you too, then do it. Yeah. Get some more orders, Marie, and then you can buy your own Cricut and you can start making your own custom cutouts or buy you a cameo or whatever it is you want to buy. I'm not I'm not telling you to buy a Cricut. That's just what I've got. Goodbye, Miss Kay. Thank you all so much for watching and chatting and joining in. So again, I'll try to do some more lives. I'm sure I'll do the Friday night one again once something comes up. But I'll try to do some more throughout the week as I'm working because I'm going to be in here as much as I can working on these orders. So I might as well, set y'all up and let you watch me work. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you didn't give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate if you do that. If you're watching this later, give me some comments. Let me know, how you like this video. If you have any questions, just please be kind with your comments because if you're rude, I'll just block you and then you won't be seen. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. And there's no right or wrong. Everybody, look, if you watch Connie, if you watch TJ, and you watch me, like TJ's got one live, if y'all go back and watch that live, you can see that we all do it differently. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody does things differently, but you're watching somebody, like, I can't tell you how many times I'm watching somebody else, and I'll be like, "Oh, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think that saves time, or that's even easier, just and then you get inspiration from other people. So I enjoy watching other people make mums and wreaths and everything else. Yes, Marie, me too. I think a lot of crafters are like that. I think a lot of us are introverts. I don't. So it took me a long time to do lives to get comfortable with it. Now I'm just like whatever. So I put myself out there slowly but surely. You want a Cricut? Yeah. Just start saving some of that homecoming money. That's what I did when I first got my scan cut. I forgot how many years it took me to get that thing wherever it is, back here somewhere. Just sitting on the shelf now. But then got this one for my birthday. I didn't have to buy that one myself. But you'll be so happy. When you can do your own custom cutouts, you'll be so happy. You'll be making all kinds of stuff. Okay, guys, I really am going to get off here this time. Like I said, please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Comment, share this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to tap that bell. I know everybody says that, but it's true. If you just subscribe, they will automatically set you for personal, and that just means you will occasionally get notifications on our uploads and lives. You won't get all of them, so you actually have to change it to all if you want to get all of them. So if you want to know when I'm going on live and get those notifications, still it's not a guarantee because of it's how YouTube works, but it does help. So hopefully you will. Okay, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody that watches this live after it processes, which will be tomorrow, I'll put some links up so you can subscribe just by tapping right here on this link. Here is a video I hope you will enjoy. Here is a playlist full of wonderful videos, and here is one more video I think you will enjoy. Thank you, ladies, so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless. Love y'all.